Hey everybody, PS360 here, and as an option that I missed earlier that I really probably should have gone through. This is where you're supposed to go if you've never played Turok before. Gives you these handy little pop-ups. Helps walk you through the controls just in case you are too proud to read the instruction manual. But it's pretty thorough at showing off, or rather letting you know, everything that Turok can do. And yes, you can toggle to walk, which will never be used. Because it's pretty easy to not hold down the button if you want to stop. Or tap it if you want to go slowly. And yeah, it probably would have made a lot more sense to show this off earlier. But I've apparently got really bad tunnel vision. And I did not even notice the training option on the menu there. Something that I don't know if I showed off before, so I'll show it here. The auto map does have kind of an elevation thing built into it. If you notice, it's bright green, where we just stepped off of. And as we dive further down to this underwater cave that it wants us to go through, it starts to get more bright blue as we approach the ground for it. And then as we leave it, it dulls back out again. And as we get closer to where the elevation where this land is, it's brighter. Could be helpful, except it doesn't show you whether the other elevations are above or below you. So, not too terribly helpful. Kinda helpful. Actually, they're pretty far back on that. You probably just make it with a regular jump, even though it tells you about strafe jumping there, or diagonal jumping. And since it was mentioned before, can't remember if I said it or not, but you can use the auto maps marker for where you are at as a guide for aiming. Some auto aim help on that one. If you also took note, there were two options for training. One was this, and the other one was a time trial mode. We'll also see these come up a lot more often later, the moving platforms, I mean. Time trial mode is pretty much the exact same thing, except it does not have the little pop-ups and it just times how fast you go through. You don't get anything for being fast at this. Bragging rights, I guess, as much as you can brag about going fast through Turok's training mode. But it just gives you a time and basically said, good job, this is how fast you did it. But since we are obviously quite skilled, we didn't need this training, because we are expert hunters as it is. Good hunting.